Hello. Today, I'm gonna go through the code I use when I create this clinical tracking dashboard. So, as I mentioned earlier, or in the demo earlier in the class, that I injected the data from SharePoint. So, uh, I today I basically just focus on the the code I use to generate these graphs, uh, like these Python codes to generate like for this bar chart, this two bar chart, this pie chart, and this dot chart. So I will be using Jupyter Notebook because it is um, Python code. So I will. I mean, this is why I try locally. That's why this is my local address. But like in Power BI, I use the SharePoint file instead. But like basically, when they already put data inside Power BI, it will use a similar codes. So first, I will define the F data frame as the data set in the Excel sheet, and I will replace all the space in the first column with a dash. So then it will break. It won't won't break our codes later. For example, like for essay name, they have a space in the middle of essay and name, so I'll put a dash between them. So that's a retention log, blah blah. This is a sneak peek of the Excel sheet. And then to generate the error code here, it is to count different error. For example, here we have two kinds of error codes. One is M, is for machine. O is defines for operator. So these codes, M or O, will generate by the clinical instrument. So my code here will count all the M's and O's, and as you can see, instrument error and equals to the count of M and operator error count of O. And then I just put print here to just test that it works, and it works perfectly. And then to generate the bar chart, I define different colors of different errors. For example, instrument error as orange and operator error as blue. And I use bar chart here, and it will display the count of error. Like for example, this 99 will be present here in the operator error. So this will be the count of error bar chart. And next, I will generate this scalar plot. So I will use the number of tests against the date of the test, so that upper management or project management office, they can track how many tests was proceed over the time. And it's pretty much very straightforward, just using the count of the actual ROU. ROU will be the valid result generated by the clinical instrument, so that I can use that as the count of tests. So use that as the valid test instead of those null tests, which will be ignored in this graph. So you will have the count of the RU numbers instead of the RU themselves, because if you go back to the sample data here, RU there or less than 1, because that's how they define positive and negative. So positive will be over 1 and negative will be less than 1. So we go back to the scatter plot here. Oh, so that's how I done with the scatter plot, and also I format a little bit uh, because the days they are pretty long, so I will put them like here, rotate it a little bit instead of like just easier for people to read. For the next one, uh, yeah, I tried generate that, but like this plot doesn't. Um, I would say doesn't that this this plot is not that informative, so that I skip that. I didn't put that in the Power BI, but I tried to generate the instrument like the bar chart instead of pie chart, but turns out pie chart is better than is more informative than bar chart. So I use pie chart instead here, but I didn't modify the code inside. Sorry, not this one. So I use pie chart instead of bar chart, but they pretty much display the same information, just a different presentation of the chart. Um, so probably I just didn't put it in the notebook, but I can go through the codes here instead. So same as when I generate the scatter plot, I count the RU number uh, instead of the whole rows, because RU they are the actual test that went through, not the other null test or failure that have like, for example, like error codes or some other codes in it. So I will plot all these against each lot of the reagent so that they will see it the successful or valid tests. They are uh, not affected by different lots of the reagent when after manufacturing. And also I did a little bit calculation here as well, so you can see the two positive and negative. So I define, as I said, RU01 is positive and RU negative, smaller than 1 is negative. And so that you can so that we can have a different the the percentage here to show the upper management the specificity went well. And here I have negative of blue and positive orange, and I adjust the font a little bit using the AI to like enlarge the title and also put the percentage outside the chart. I basically just move it lower and remove all the unused assets. So these are AI generated, and yeah, basically just move the position like lower below the labels instead of like above the label, like overlap, or just for readers, like just make it easier for the readers. And the rest of it, I all the rest of it I all finished in Power BI. Mostly just this blocks. I uh, put them as filters, so they will filter all the data based on the selection here to filter the data presented. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.